is stone, and all is soft inside. All that I know lies within emotions. Words remain unspoken, leads me through the dark. All that I see came to me in colors, lasted for a moment, leads me through the dark. All that I know, all that I know, all that I know, all that I know, all that I know.
Hey, you're watching Into the Music. I'm here with my good buddy Greg, and my name is Chris. And Greg has something for me to react to. So, what you got?
So I've heard that Aurora's birthday is coming up soon. So we are dropping this on Aurora's birthday. I think it's June 15th. I hope I got that day right. And so I thought
Okay.
we'll do an Aurora song, but I thought I'd switch things up a bit. And instead of giving you a song that Aurora sings, I'm going to give you an Aurora song sung by somebody else.
Okay.
And it's a song that we reacted to a few months back. All is soft inside.
Okay.
And I don't know if you remember that.
I remember it.
And this comes from a very famous singer-songwriter from Norway.
Okay.
And her name is Brun. And she does, I think, a lovely version of the song. And so I'm giving that to you. Check it out. Come on back
Okay.
and let us know what you think.
All right. Will do.
I don't know why, but I feel down. You need to know I can't go on. I was a rose, I was an animal. Don't make me change, don't let me go. All around is stone, and all is soft inside. All that I know lies within emotions. Words remain unspoken, leads me through the dark. All that I see came to me in colors, lasted for a moment, leads me through the dark. All that I know, all that I know, oh, I need it all. I don't know where to begin. I carry more than you see. My dreams are bigger than me. Please bring me light. I bear a shadow, so I call them back to me, so they can feed me. All around is stone, and all is soft inside. All that I know lies within emotions.
Hey.
Hey,
So what do you think?
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I loved it, man. Nice and stripped down. I love the sound of that acoustic guitar. Okay.
Yeah.
And her voice was great. There was no her voice was just, straightforward singing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? There were no big flourishes or anything. It was low key but powerful at the same time, and just a really good voice. And what I found was really interesting was when she was playing the acoustic guitar, um, she was really emphasizing the lower strings, um, and that really gave it this fullness. And it
Yeah.
really, those lower notes worked really well with the range of her voice to give this whole breadth of sound that from just a voice and a guitar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
absolutely know what you mean.
I
That's good.
so this was great.
What you may find interesting is that this is the first version that I ever heard of that song. I heard Anne Brun's version of the song before I ever heard
So is
Aurora
this
sing it.
correct?
When I first discovered her and David Bowie and Life on Mars, and then I was like, and then Massive Attack and Teardrop, and I kept going down this sort of path of Aurora, Aurora, and then
Mhm. Right.
this I'll tell you a little bit in a few minutes. It's like a sort of a documentary on a TV show, Hake. And so they were sort of documenting Aurora getting ready for a concert somewhere in Norway where it was kind of set up for her.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of sort of takes her from being picked up and then along the way into a city and then, to the concert. And along the way, she comes across Anne Brun in a building. She doesn't know she's there. And Anne is kind of waiting for her with the acoustic guitar, like in the stairway with acoustics that are just beautiful,
In the
in a
building
building.
that
I don't know
Aurora was
what
going to
building it
play
was.
at.
No, actually, she winds up playing in a forest. We reacted to a song where
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
remember
yeah,
she's
yeah.
kind of dancing
I know.
around in the forest, something like that. Right. That was
Yeah,
that day.
yeah.
She didn't get there yet. So it was like a sort of a pit stop. And Aurora was kind of being sort of taken to certain places, and just everything was kind of sort of planned for her. And one of the things was Anne. And so
Okay.
that's why, in
So
the
she was
video,
surprised to
you
hear
see
it.
her
Oh,
surprised, right?
yeah,
Right. And she sits
cool.
down, and you probably detected too that Aurora was kind of like surprised. Like it was almost as though, like in the beginning, like she's like, oh, like,
Surprised and flattered. Yeah.
well, here's the thing. In the beginning, she didn't know that it was her song. And that is like a
Oh
credit
wow.
to Anne,
Okay.
right? She takes the song and she really like
I
makes
had to
it into
hear the
something.
intro again.
Yeah. Aurora said this after the performance. She actually said this to Anne, quote, "I've listened to you a lot all my life. It was absolutely beautiful. And it took time before I realized it was my song." Um, so I think that's real credit to the performer.
That's cool.
Yeah. And Anne said that she covered that song because she could connect with it. In quotes, the feeling of being in contact with oneself, and at the same time, difficult to keep the outside world a little away from time to time.
Hmm.
So Anne is a Norwegian songwriter, guitarist,
Uh-huh.
and vocalist. Since 2003, she has recorded 10 albums, 8 of which are studio albums of original material.
Wow,
Uh,
that's quite some output for one
yeah,
person.
including a collection of duets, an acoustic album, and a covers album. She has also released 3 live albums, 2 compilations, and a lot of other stuff, EPs and a DVD. She has lived in Stockholm, Sweden since 2001, where she writes, records, and runs her own label, Balloon Ranger Recordings. So my understanding is that she is big in Norway, very inspirational to my understanding that she was actually inspirational to Aurora. She said that in the documentary, in quotes, "I have listened to her a lot in my childhood. Tears she has filled in our house very often." So, um,
Wow.
yeah, it's a great compliment
So
too.
they pretty much, praised each other
Yeah. Oh,
in different
absolutely.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of cool too, right? That you see Anne, seeing Aurora, all her talent, recognizing how great. And
Hmm.
Yeah, almost like I mean, Anne has a lot more career to
Hmm.
go. But kind of like a handing a torch off, sort of, seeing a young person, Anne was young once, and up and coming. So that's gonna be kind of interesting too. Um, and just seeing how they connected. I thought that was
Hmm.
beautiful. But yeah, I mean that song, I heard that version before the Aurora one. And then so when I checked out the Aurora one, um, I it's actually my favorite Aurora song. It's at the top. It's right there. It's my favorite one.
Hmm.
And I love both versions. I love
Okay.
Aurora's her version. She wrote it. I love it. It's got more movement. It's got, um, but I love what Ann did. That stripped down. I loved Ann's voice on this though.
Yeah,
She
me
had
too. Absolutely.
she had some depth and breath. Yeah. Oh yeah, she played that acoustic so beautifully too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So cool, man. I thought this would be a little bit of a change up,
Yeah, it was good, man.
and
Yeah,
I'd be
I
interested
like it
because
a lot. I'll be
we
listening to it again.
we've never done any advanced stuff, and so I'm really curious what kind of sort of feedback we'll get. We'll probably get a lot of recommendations. Check this out, and
Yep.
hey, bring it on. I'm into it. So Chris, thanks. You take care. And to everyone out there, I really hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, hit the like button. That'd be pretty cool. Sub if you haven't already.
Yep.
And we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.
See you.